Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm going to rant about this. From Variety, Kevin Smith says directing a Marvel or Star Wars movie is a fool's errand. Fandom is rabid. And you'll piss somebody off. Yes, sure, he has a point. You'll piss somebody off. That is inevitable. But you could decrease the quantity of people being pissed off by trying to keep it as close to the original source as possible. Or in this case, keep the soul of what made the original and good as close to it as possible. For instance, let's go on and show... No, wait. Let's read what he said first. Masters of the Universe revelation that you remember that garbage he made? No, it's the fool's errands. You're going to piss somebody off. Fandom is rabid and tribal. When I worked on Masters of the Universe, I took a lot of heat from people who felt like I had ruined their childhood. When you're a Marvel, Star Wars would make me insanely ridiculous. They've got 1 billion people to make those movies, but nobody's making Kevin Smith movies, so I might as well make them. Remember, you idiot moronic cocksucking moron? The reason why you got attacked was because you destroyed the original to actually make your goddamn fucking piece of shit. You race-swapped characters. You made Tila not Tila. You made He-Man a goddamn fucking soy boy. You tried to pander to a demographic that does not watch your content. You ended up pissing off people. You made them hate you. You pissed off the original fans. If you actually pander to at least 80% of the fans, guess what? People would have actually watched your garbage. Simple as that. This is why, for instance, George Lucas made the prequels. He pandered to as much as he could, but ended up pissing off a few of the core demographics because he only went, what, 50-40% appeasing to the original Star Wars fans. He took what made the original Star Wars soul, he took that away from the prequels. For the most part. He pretty much, I would say, around 30% of the soul of the original Star Wars remained in the prequels. But then we have Disney that made the sequels, the Disney garbage. What did they do? They killed the entire soul out, completely murder it, and replace that soul with a retarded corporate soul. I would say soul, but right now I'm thinking probably not a soul. I would say it's probably more like a shell or a stand-in. Oh no, a cardboard box that looks like a soul. There you go. That's probably it. That's probably the correct analogy. They took the soul of Star Wars that was kind of weak, pathetic, and retarded from the prequels, and replaced that one with a cardboard box that looks like a soul. And we got the Disney sequels, and the Disney garbage of TV shows that we have today. Probably a small exception of The Mandalorian, but everything else sucked. That's why people are mad at Marvel and Star Wars and Disney and things like that, because they took that soul, they couldn't even drain the soul of its energy and magic or made the soul vegan, that completely lost its shape and now it's just a skin and bones like the prequel, and instead they replace it all with a cardboard box that looks like a goddamn fucking soul. That's why people are mad, that's why people are attacking, that's why people hate it. Because you couldn't even get a goddamn fucking vegan soul out of it. But if you're wanna make an example, George Bush is the Star Wars prequel. Meanwhile, Disney sequels is Biden. That's how you would actually use an analogy based on presidents. That's how bad it is. And the original, I would say, Reagan. Or the Tangerine Man. That's how you would classify it. I would classify it. Kevin Smith, you're an absolute moron. You took the soul out of He-Man. Let's call it Masters of the Universe. Fine. Took that soul out. You could make it acceptable, at least to the fans. You could have made him that soul. You could have sucked its energy out and tortured it a little bit and left only skin and bones. Make it socialist. Go make the soul go through a socialist shenanigan. It would still be He-Man. But what you did was kill the soul completely unearthly. Out. And replace that soul with a cardboard box that looks like a soul. Poster. Nothing. And when the fans saw that it was just a poster, a two-dimensional thing that pretends to actually be a soul, they hated it. We hated it. Dude, I grew up with He-Man. I used to have a plastic sword as a kid. I used to play with that thing. Guess what happened? Smith made a cardboard poster. Guess what I did? I hated it. I hated it with all my passion. That was not He-Man. That was not the TV show I fell in love with as a kid. What did I do? I ignored it. I did not watch it. And what happened to him and his TV show? Netflix hated it as well. Right now, did they get a second season? I think he got a second season. It did? I don't even remember. And that goddamn fucking hell. Remember, when you're going to try to kill the show, at least make it go vegan or go through a socialist period or something like that. At least it's still got a soul. And don't replace it with a cardboard box. Sorry, poster. Or a cardboard poser thingy that is just there, two-dimensional garbage. On that, have a great fucking night.